Hi there. Um, this is another question that we often receive when sometimes parties vacate the matrimonial home, sometimes in very short notice. We often don't leave with everything we would have liked to have left with. It might be that there are valuable items or items that have important sentimental value to us that remain at a property where our ex-partner may reside. Or we could be in the inverse of the situation with our former partner seeking access to the property, and it makes us feel rather uncomfortable and unsafe. Of course, if you do not have a family lawyer, you should consider obtaining one and obtain advice that is specific to your situation. Also consider whether or not the police can provide some assistance in the form of attending your property and overseeing your former partner or even you to collect the particular belongings that are in dispute. It is the case that no party may dispose of significant property without the other party's consent. And so the first thing you must consider is putting your former partner on notice in writing of your desire to retain those belongings and receive them as part of any property settlement. It's not the case that your former partner may dispose of items unilaterally, and if I were to learn that my client's belongings had been disposed of by a former partner, perhaps sold online or Facebook Marketplace or the like, the first thing is I would be seeking disclosure to obtain copies of those records to see how those items were being disposed of. It is the case that if parties or through their lawyers are unable to agree, a sensible solution, which includes attending the property at a designated and agreed time where the other party will not be present, to collect those sentimental items. Perhaps they are stored in a part of the property for easy access to the other party. Then perhaps a court application needs to be contemplated. Likely with any significant disposals of property by one without the consent of the other, sometimes we need to act quickly to preserve the property pool related assets that are important to us. That can be undertaken through the help of a family lawyer to make an urgent application to the family court. So please consider the involved work and speak to a family lawyer like myself if you find yourself in a situation like this.